So, hello everyone. Today we are going to see chapter 17 and 18. So, return to Ayodhya. So, most of you we will think no. So, while return to Ayodhya, it will be more happiness and then lot of celebration, victories, everything will be there. We have a thought. But this chapter is not about returning to the palace. It is about how the person suffering transform a person into someone who lives only to serve others. So that's where I mentioned the true victory, it's not measured by returning to palace, but by continuing to serve others. So here the true victory begins with gratitude and silent service. So before arriving Ayodhya, Rama and Sita and Sitama and Rama went to the place where Rama, before going to Lanka, he did puja for Shiva. So before they went there and then they give gratitude to Shiva. So here the gratitude is more important for every success in our life. So later, Lord Rama and Sita went to meet Ch17. So she was not fight with Ravana, but she did pray continuous prayer to protect Sita safely. So that's where Rama went to and then say gratitude to her. And then here Rama remind us that behind every visible success, there are many invisible supporters in our life. So again, Sitama knows Chantrika have lot of love to show someone. So she bless her, an adamant little boy will come to into your life. So adapt him and then love him, teach him and heal him. We all knows healing comes through love. So you are all able to follow with me?
Yes, Vijay.
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you. So here, so after 14 years, how the queen and her city is transferred. So everyone in the city, they are so happy and then they are joyful. They are celebrating the Ramas and Sitama arrival. Okay. So the city changed a lot because lot of landed order merchants, new merchants came, and then a lot of richest people in the city. The city have lots crowd, but Sitama noted one thing: the women are missing their freedom. So she noticed this, and then meanwhile Somama noticed Sitama, her youthful energy, her beauty is remain, but her maturity is changed a lot. So this is the place. And then while going, while traveling Sitama in the royal chariot, so Sitama sees one man looking for medicine for his sick mother. So Sitama stopped the royal chariot and then she personally identified the medicine and then tell him to how to prepare the medicine and then how to give it. So she guide him all the things without informing she is a queen. Because so Sitama reminds the healer, you are being the whatever the position, you should be a good healer in our life. So Sitama inform him, once your mother recovers, tell her to come and meet me. So the mother came to meet to come to the palace. She want to meet Sita Ma, but the god is not allowed to meet allow her to meet Sita Ma. She come 2 or 3 times, but she's not got permission. But Soma noticed all those things, and then she informed to Sita Ma, and then Sita Ma got permission from Rama, and then they both went. Here, Sita Ma told to Soma, get her just normal servant dress, and then some flowers and some intents. So before reaching that mother's house, they are seeing the river, Sarveo River. So before that, they are doing the prayer, and then after that, they are reaching that humble mother home. So the unbreakable cycle of mutual services here. So Sitama went to that mother house, and then she is comfort her. Still she is weak, okay, and then she is comfort her. And then while Sitama in Lahanka, uh, his name is Abita. She is doing every day pray for Sitama in the Savai river. So Sitama can able to feel that prayer, and then she personally come and meet her. While telling Sitama to that Abhida tell, no, it's my duty. I just did it. But what is that? Sitama tells, we are all servant here. We are all just different way. We are giving service to each other. That Sitama told. So Abhita got more emotional, and Sitama blessed well. You will have very soon. You will get a grandson, and then Sitama give pendant to her, precious pendant to her, because this pendant is given by her mom from where she's leave from Italy. Okay, so that is very very precious pendant, and then even the forest she say she will very keep it safe within her. So how precious gift she is given to her. So here, while returning Soma and Sitama to the palace, the merchant, very arrogant, the merchant who's carrying heavy load. So unknowingly, he just knocked Sitama. Sitama fell down. Immediately, Soma just pushed him and taking Sitama to the palace. He just raised his leg to kick Sitama. So that's why the Soma pushed him, and then she take him to the palace. So here Soma get more furious. So she told, why you are just not doing anything like that. And then Sitama is completely grounded and calm. So I would rather receive the kick myself than it fall upon another woman. So she know how the merchants here the selfish merchants are there, how the people are suffering, they are knowing it. The same place Abita also living with selfless, she's doing the all the services. Sitama is telling. So here the compassion is stronger than anger. So keeping calm and grounded is more inner strength to us. So why Sitama give the precious pendant to Mitali? Soma asked. So in previous birth also, Abita and Sitama have relation because of her husband has crush. Abita lost everything in her life. So she shattered to Jagannatha family. So she do lot of service to Sitama with pure gratitude. In the present, so Ayodhya, Sitama and Abita are reunited, and then she's doing lot of services to with the prayer. She's doing lot of services to Sitama. So that's why she given that pendant to Abita. The future, we all know Jyoti ma'am took in the first chapter, no? Meenakshi, about the Meenakshi. So they are also, the Abita become the direct ancestor to Meenakshi. So the entire book travel with Abita also. So once we have started reading, you can able to know about more. Okay. Here the chapter 17 is over. Any doubt, anything you have to add on? If I miss anything, ma'am, because I want with the flow. Hello, you can able to hear me?
Yes, yes, Vijay.
Yeah,
Yeah, so far I don't have any doubts. It was good. Yeah.
No, no, it is going good, Vijay. You're doing
yeah.
brilliant.
Thank you, ma'am. So here one thing we have to remind, okay, if Sitama comes before us, what she will know about you, know about us? Anyone? Hello? So our kindness is more important. So Sitama is teaching us again and again to us. Okay. Sita's second mission, the purpose of separation. So while just here while saying the author seeing separation, I thought immediately again some suffering or some other things is going to happen. But this chapter is not about the separation, it's about the purpose. So sometimes life asks us to leave our comfort because our purpose is waiting somewhere else. That's why the chapter is there. So the night of vision. So before here the heavy rain night, thunderstorms, everything will be there. And then it's a very everything it's peaceful and then beautiful. And then Sitama going to reveal a good news because she's going to be become a mother. She's telling Soma, I feel uh, twin heart, twin heart. So I am going to have a two sons. So everyone in the palace they are celebrating about this news. So everyone happy, and then Sitama have a powerful vision. Okay, so suddenly she got she grew grief. Okay, so what is the grief? No, so while his wife death, the the rishi told the same how I am suffering without my wife. The same way the person also want to suffer separating from their loved ones. So like that he is mourning. So after hearing the crush, the Sitama immediately see Narayana. Okay, so Narayana willing uh, to accept the divinity. So if Narayana is accept, again the Sitama it's a Narayani. She has to the part of this, she has to accept this crush and then they have to go for it. So by the vision, Sitama understand that some events in life are connected to a much bigger divine plan. So sometimes no, we will think it's going to be a end, but actually it's a beginning of our life, right? So seeking the wisdom of the ancient. So here Sitama told to Soma, uh, prepare for a chariot. We have to go out before Rama's wake up. Sitama and Soma went to the Saga Arundhati. So we all know, no, Arundhati is the star and then wife of Shaga Vasistha. Okay, so I don't know the name properly. So sorry, anything I did it. And then there, her sister Shaga Kayati also will be there. So they are all waiting for Sita Ma. So Sita Ma went there and then getting for their guidance. And then Sita Ma is not told about why it's me. Okay, why that dream came, all those things. She don't have any anxious or fear, but she want to know about the wisdom. So she went there and then talked to uh, Kayati and then Arundhati. I'm sorry, Arundhati. So here the Arundhati has explained. Okay, sorry. Here the journey started. It's not about completing the ancient burden, but the future have thing. So Sitama here two dimension. So one is closing an old chapter, and the other another one is opening a new chapter. Okay, she is telling I have to take that responsibility because the human kingdoms are expanding rapidly, the natures are destroying, all those things happen. So she has to divine plan. So she want to know about it. So Shaka Arundhati explained, okay, so it's not a punishment because she want to separate from Rama. For what reason? She has to protect the forest. So take care of safe care of rivers, safeguard of animals, and then stabilize the earth and teach humanity to love in the harmony with nature. So I'm very connected to with us because we are all coaches, we are guiding to people how to connect with nature, because we are also nowadays we are seeing lots of war in the world, and then we are the natures are destroying because of the things we are all how much we are suffered. That's why it's Sitama is teaching us we have to teach the people to take care of nature health also, because the human health and nature health are same. So that's where Sitama went to. Sitama it's ready to go to forest. Okay. So Saga Arundhati explained that humanity is entering a new age, an age where wisdom replace fear, dharmas replace crush, and then justice replace punishment. Okay. So once Arundhati told everything to Sitama, so Sitama accepted and then ready for it. So and then Kayati, we all know the Rishi's Biriguru wife. She have lot of pain with her husband, pain and anger with her husband. But Rama guide her to forgive to him, because he encouraged to forgive him. When she start let go of the things to his husband, she experienced a different freedom and then complete liberation for her. And then both the souls are free from the I mean, unknown thoughts. So here the two bodies and then one spirit. So again in the Lanka, after lot of things happen, Rama told here our unity appeared broken, but no force can separate again us. But Sitama have thought, so before the children born, they have to again they are separating, because become Sitama go to forest and then she have to take care of everything, all the natural things she has to take care. So it's we cannot stop, because it's mandatory to do to Sitama. So while thinking that, she thought the Kayati told, "Where is Rama? There is Sita. Where there is Sita, there is Rama." So she had that beautiful thoughts. So we can able to see the love both now, how the husband and wife will be there. So before our grandparents and all, it will be like that. They will not talk, but they will show the lot of love. So nowadays we are not being like that. We are just seeking for something. Even the separation, it's purely outward, but the divine true love cannot be distanced by the physical distance. So here the Rama and Sita is teaching us how we have to believe, and then how we have to love each other. Even if you're not saying any words, how we have to understand the husbands in husband in our life like that. So I had a thought, so I want to convey it. So here the next the chapter is going to over. The Soma have fear because Sitama she have a purpose. She has to do lots of service to Sitama. She want to always be with Sitama. So if Sitama is going to forest, it's she is not able to accept, because she is not go with her. She had a thought, but Sitama told the separation is between only me and Rama, not with you. You just come with me in that forest. So here it's a peaceful journey. She accepts her journey. It's not a force, and then emotionally. Okay, Sitama walks towards her next responsibility with awareness and courage. So one thought remind me, sometimes if we sit on comfort zone, the life quietly asks us, you are ready for next purpose. That's why we are just facing lot of struggles in our life. Once if we are ready to facing all those things, how Sitama manage everything, even she is a queen, she is a mother, but she accept the responsibility, protecting, protecting the nature. I mean, forgiving the past, trusting a purpose. Okay, she just gone with the flow like that. We also, if ready to do it, no, the universe is always with us. So here the Sitama teaches chapter 17. It's a gratitude, humanity, compassion, service, and leadership. And then chapter 18, she teaches us purpose, how to surrender, how to love nature, how to forgiveness, and then how to we have to ready to take the responsibilities. So these are all the things I learned from these chapters. I'm really sorry if I missed anything because most of you this chapter these books are very close. Even I just read these two chapters. It's very close to my heart. And then thank you. Shall I stop this sharing, ma'am?
Brilliantly described.
Sorry,
Thank
ma'am?
you so much, Vijay. Okay, guys, do we have any questions?
No, ma'am, I have a lot of fear because it's very close to everyone's heart, the books. So I don't know why you are just given to this chapter. It's again, the sir is told, it's a synchronicity. I thought some of the things is crush in my life. But after reading the book, I can able to know it how the divine have a plan for us.
True that.
Thank you
So
so much, ma'am.
that's what sir says. Book chooses you. You don't choose a book.
Yeah. Even I even after receiving the book, I have a thought whether I will do it in the way or not. I just hold on myself for 2 to 3 days and then I work on it. After that one day I approached you. I thought doing the 21 chapter because it's have a long time. I will read that book. But you told to do it 17 and 18. So after reading it, so I don't know how to
I
say
don't know where,
gratitude to
but
you.
it happened that all the chapters that were specified for those that people, those are actually doing justice to those chapters.
Okay.
This was so brilliantly described.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Anybody who wants to have a question or share any thoughts, please go ahead.
Yeah, if anything I missed Jyoti ma'am, Soumya ma'am, Neela ma'am, you just compel with it, no?
No, you beautifully explained, Vichi. Very nice.
Thank you, ma'am.
Very beautifully explained, Vijay. The slides are like you took me to that era.
Thank you, ma'am.
Actually, yes, the day before, I think I had a conversation in the morning session with sir,
Yeah,
like about using that AI thing
yes, ma'am.
and all.
Water.
Right? But it came so beautiful. I mean, we get to that era, and we were
Mm,
immersed with your storytelling. So while just a while ago, I was doing some work, and I was thinking about the same book. Okay,
mm,
same story. If Ma Sita, with her own willingness, she went into Lanka. Even Draupadi seems to be a very strong woman. She's Yagnasaini. She was also not born out of in what say like
Yoni.
yeah, like not to a human couple or anything. Like she came out of Yagna, like how Ma Sita has come out of earth, right?
mm.
So I was also thinking, is it also her willingness that led to Mahabharata? Because a lot of things were going wrong. I was just thinking, and
Yeah.
immediately this 2 p.m. session
That's why
happened.
Draupadi is also called Krishna.
Yeah. Is there any book, by the way? Anyone has written any book? No.
There might be many.
On Draupadi.
Mm. Mm.
Draupadi is there, na? The Palace of Illusion.
Yeah, the
The
Palace of
Palace of
Illusions.
That's a brilliant book,
by
Palace.
Dana Mariam.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
No,
No, no, no, not by Dina Mariam. It is
Ah,
just a book by an author,
Chitra Banerjee.
but it
acha.
describes Draupadi beautifully.
Yeah, this is
Oh.
Mahabharata in from the eyes of Draupadi.
Hmm.
There is one more book from the eyes of Karan's wife. I am forgetting that name.
Mm.
So even that was
Yeah.
mentioned. Sir mentioned these two books.
Okay.
Enchanted, I guess, or
Yeah, Forest Enchantimals.
yes, 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 yes.
That is
Mm.
Ramayana from the eyes of Sita.
Okay. Then there is
Oh.
another one by this Karan's wife.
That
I'll
I
tell you the
am
name.
not.
I'll tell you the name.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah.
See, the most amazing part for me out of the plan to move towards the forest is like once we get surprised that it is Masita's will that she wanted to go to Lanka. It is her decision.
Yeah,
Again,
yeah.
here it is her decision because she wanted to teach the way of life to the next generation because Love and Kush, they have to
Mm,
learn the ethics of living, and that will happen only when they live close to nature. And that's where she takes up this call. Is the most amazing learning for me.
mm. And Vijay, the way you started today's session, can you repeat once again? It was so beautiful.
Which one? Huh?
The first line of today's session.
Okay. So someone serves. That's where you are telling.
No, can you come again?
No, the chapter is not about returning to the palace. It's about
Mm.
house. That's why you are telling, no?
Yes, yes, that one. Please
Yeah.
repeat.
It's about how suffering transform a person into someone who lives only to serve others.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, awesome, Vijay.
Thank you. So that's why sir told no. The
The book I was
suffering will
talking
make
about
us.
is Outcast. So if you want, you can search that. Outcast.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Okay. So I guess. Right. Vaishnavi says it was easy to understand and good storytelling, Vijay. So thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you, Vaishnavi.
I'll ask sir to come over and sir, over to you. Suresh sir, you there?
Yeah. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Is my voice okay?
Yeah, it's little bit slow.
Sir, your voice is not audible, sir. Like, it's very faint. Is it with me or everyone else?
No, it is quite low.
I can't hear.
It's audible, but it is quite low.
Is it okay?
Sir, very feeble voice.
Just give me a second.
So prefer to reconnect because you're unable to hear anything from you.
Is it okay now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Much.
Hello. Yeah.
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
First of all, sorry for joining late, Vijay. I'm able to go through only the last 15 minutes, but it's quite amazing. As
Thank you,
Soumya
sir.
rightly mentioned, you took us to that particular age. And coming to mentioning Khyati, Arundhati, and the backstory of Narayani and Sage Brubuskars and all. Okay, there are different variations to that. But the bottom line here is uh, if you look at okay the curses. So when you go back in the book and this Meenakshi story, okay, So her father used to tell her that our family is cursed, and he never reveals it. Okay. But Janak Maharaj, he knows about the curse, and he takes the family into their fold and gives them a life. And the reason why, because of says Bhrugu's curse, that they need to get separated. Narayana and Narayani needs to get separated. That's what they're experiencing as Rama and Sita in this lifetime. They were separated temporarily between for a year when she stayed in Lanka. That is, I mean, the separation that people see and people praise about. Okay, how the valor of Rama, the what do you say, the steadfastness, the Maryada Purushottam, Uttam Purushottam, and all. So to exalt the things of Rama, and we don't know what Sita did in Lanka. Nowhere in our scriptures or in Puranas or even in Valmiki Ramayana it was mentioned. But the actual separation happens by choice again. Just because how she entered Lanka with her own choice, she chose to separate. Why? So if you look at this thing, why she chose forest over palace? Okay, and they are the declining phase of Treta Yuga, and the machines and the cities are becoming what do you say, more advanced. They are growing, they are encroaching on the forest, and that's what Sitama actually wants to preserve. And she doesn't want her children, Lava and Kush, to grow in the atmosphere of uh, Ayodhya, where the rules are stricter. Okay, it is more toward patriarchal. But the way in Mithila's Sita grew up, and it is more matriarchal, and there is no division of society as such on the basis of work that they do. Okay. So you might have seen, I mean, those people who have read the complete book, you might have seen how Meenakshi and rest of the people, they suffered adjusting to the ways of Ayodhya. And Rama hasn't started his work yet on like how to change people and how to establish laws and all these things. So she thought of like giving birth to children and let them grow in the lap of nature, how she was grown up, close to earth and close to animals, plants, soil, nature, rivers, and all these things. So she wanted to give that experience, and at the same time, she is also fulfilling the curse. Okay. So the central theme of Untold Story of Sita is there were days where the sages used cursing for greater good, but all the curses given by sages of late are coming out of ego. It is not transformational. You're getting my point here. It is not helping people to transform. It is to satisfy their ego, and it is to satisfy, what do you say, their dominance, to show their power. And that is what Setama has been fighting all the time, to take away that power. There is no need. I mean, the power of curses should be brought down. Okay, so this theme, I mean, if you connect these dots, it becomes much more richer. The book becomes much more richer. Okay,
Yeah.
and similarly, someone has raised the point. I mean, do we have about Draupadi and all? There are different variations, and yes, Palace of Illusions. I would say it is more of a popular book. Okay, popular in the sense it is more like a perspective from Panchali's this thing. But somehow I feel that like it is an easy to read and a different perspective. Definitely, I mean, like we should give credit to the author for portraying such a powerful character. But you see much more powerful character by Krishna Uday Shankar, the Aryavarta Chronicles. In that, the first book is Govinda. Okay, so I mean, the way she, because when Draupadi and uh, Drupad Maharaj did this yajna, and how his her brother and Draupadi comes from the fire pit and all. The way it was narrated, it would be very close to how Anand Neelakantan could be brutal, honest, and very raw. But it is not that raw, but it will change your perspective. I mean, it will break some of your cages about like how we perceive uh, Draupadi to be. Okay, and it is a very powerful portrait of characterization of Draupadi. But you have Anand Neelkantan's version of Mahabharata also, where uh, uh, the point of Mahabharata is told from the perspective of Duryodhana, not from the uh, version that we get to read on everyday basis. Ajaya is the story, and those two parts are like very large, and it will take a lot of your time. I wouldn't suggest that, but let's complete what we started with Dana Miriam, because Dana Miriam, once you read this and once you read it again and try to connect those dots, and there is an immediate book, uh, but it was written quite late. Okay, but that would be much more helpful in putting whatever you have learned from Untold Story of Sita into practice, because there were given certain yogas and these things, but it is not the story of Dana Miriam. It is someone else's story, but it should be considered as like part two of Untold Story of Sita. Okay, we'll come to that, but many people may get uh, right excited to read Rukmini's The Tale of the Tiding of Time, um, or The Tale of Rukmini. But so far, so good. And I'm quite happy to see that all of you um, are like finding the book so useful and so enriching. So, yeah, please continue to do that. Is there any question that I didn't answer specifically?
Sir, which book you mentioned?
Yeah,
Draupadi,
exactly my question, sir. No, sir. To practice what we have learned through Untold Story of Sita, what is the next book?
I didn't mention the name of the book
Yeah, yeah.
just because
Correct, sir.
I don't want you to
Looking for
rush.
that.
Yeah.
Sure, sir. We'll wait.
So let it complete, because the way the book, I mean, like concludes and all, it gives you so many questions. So it makes you to read it again, just to, because if you look at that, because this is what the Dana Miriam is writing from her own experience. It is not some kind of inspiration or this thing. She has seen it in her visions and dreams, and it took a lot of effort to compile all these things. And the way you narrate it, I mean, like, see, in Vedic culture, and when you utter certain mantras, okay, so you have these Bijaksharas, mantras with Bijaksharas, okay, and stotras and all these things. A stotra with a Bijakshara becomes a mantra. But uh, when you do that, you invoke certain energies. And when you read Dhyana Miriam also, certain words and lines so powerful, you get connected and something gets ignited inside of you. How many of you felt that?
Yes, sir. We definitely feel it.
Yes.
I guess all
So,
of us who has been
And
reading books.
hmm, because the book is so powerful, the words are so honest, and it touches your core. Okay,
mm,
and that's why these kind of books needs rereading. Okay, everyone wants to come up. I mean, the way Vijay said, like 17 and 18 were given to me. I don't know why it is given to me. And I've come to know that my life is cursed, but in fact, it is not. I am blessed. So, even if she reads 12 and 13 or 11 and 12, any chapter, there will be something in it for people. Okay, you just take one chapter, there will be a lot to learn from that. That is the beauty of the book. Okay, we'll do this thing, the part two. It's called Sita's Yoga, but we'll do it in more structured way. Structured way in the sense like there is one yoga, which is being every chapter is like one yoga. Okay, and we have to take it up and start preparing exercises on that. Probably we can create some kind of weight loss from home kind of this thing, and then we start applying those exercises just like how these people are doing at morning 9 a.m. Okay, with count your blessings and all. So that can be one such powerful book, because it opens up your mind, and when your mind gets clutter free and doubt free, and it is willing to take up different ideas, not like stuck to a particular dogma or a philosophy, then everything changes. Life becomes so easy, it will not become complicated. So we start taking breath and we feel lighter. Oh, this is a possibility. We are not constrained or we are not limited. Okay. But it's all about like establishing that connection, talking to these people. And that's why I mean, like, I never encourage you people to steal books from internet PDFs and all these things, because you're getting such a wonderful information for what? The cost of a pizza or one dinner in a month. Yeah. So, and like it is like giving respect. I mean, consider it as a Gurudakshina to the author. I mean, even if I were to take up certain online versions and all, I buy the physical copy, then I feel that I do have moral right to access the soft copy to take out this thing. But thankfully, right now with ChatGPT and all, even the physical copies we can convert it into text, and there is no need for that. Okay, anyway. So this is from my end, guys, and good to see the attendance and the regular people are attending it. And yeah, please continue with Q&A. Thank you.
I guess questions are there any questions we have?
No, ma'am, no questions.
Great, then we'll wind up and we'll meet you next week.
Yes. And who's
Okay.
doing next week? You're doing?
I guess that
It's
is
Monastery, right?
second. Next week is Mansi.
Mansi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So see you next week with Mansi, and then we'll wind up on 28th.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for the opportunities.
Thank
Bye.
you, Vijay.
Bye. Thank you all.
Bye, ma'am.